What's up, you guys? This is Steven, and I'm back with another lyrical analysis. This time I'll be analyzing the song Shout It Out by BoA. And this song is new. It's BoA's latest song that she has released. And she is, basically coming with a message to shout it out. And this lyrical analysis was requested by YouTube user Joyce Hamasaki. So thanks a lot, Joyce Hamasaki, for requesting this lyrical analysis. By the way, are you by chance related to Ayumi Hamasaki? Inquiring minds would like to know. But with that all being said, here's my lyrical analysis. So here I go. Make noise this weekend. Sweat. Shake it out. The boogie on parade. Okay, so basically BoA is just saying, hey, this weekend we gonna party. We gonna have some fun. We gonna dance till we sweat and all that good stuff. All right. This world is a dance floor. Come on, DJ. Do it once more. Okay. So again, BoA is wanting to party. She wants to party. And she telling the DJ to get the party started with a good song. You better have BoA in that playlist, I'll tell you that. If you're more outrageous than your happening accessories, let's dance. Okay. So basically BoA is saying if you are I guess if you got more swag than your accessories, then let's dance. All the cool kids are saying swag, but basically if you have more style, if you're hipper than your accessories, then let's dance. Can you hear me, party people? Okay, so she's asking her party people, can they hear her? And she probably gonna have to speak on the mic, because if it's like a real party, then it's probably too loud for you to really be heard by anyone. So she she all like, my party people. No, she's like that song. I know that song. Dang it, I can't think of it. It's like all my party people. All my party people. Yeah. Yeah, it's with Nelly and Fergie, party people. All right, next lyrics. Free yourself to these feelings and let's dance. Again with the dancing. She wants to cut a rug. BoA, this chick want to dance. BoA want to dance. We head to where we naturally be sucked in. We let ourselves go to the rhythm, and it's a jungle night. Okay, so they are going to head to where they're naturally being sucked. Or I'm going to have to choose a different word. I'm sorry, my mind just goes to something else. Where they are being pulled to, and they let themselves go to the rhythms. And it's a jungle night, and I'm not quite sure what that means. I guess it's wild, like the wild jungle, that type of thing, or maybe she getting her jungle fever on. Either way, good for you. Have some fun. You got me physically weak. Okay, so this dancing has got BoA weak. And usually, they must have been doing some really good, really demanding dancing. And I'm guessing this dude that she was dancing with might have been Chris Brown. And the reason I say this is because I think that's really the only person that can really keep up with BoA, and probably could, like, even probably surpass BoA to this point to make her feel weak. So, all right. And even my mental state of mind, you got me even weaker. Okay, so she's talking about like now she's talking about the mind, and I'm not quite sure. I don't know if Chris Brown is that intellectual and deep, but hey, perhaps he is. I don't really know him. He my cousin. But I'm not familiar with that aspect. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're so lovely. That's why you're so lovely. Okay, so she is saying that Chris Brown is lovely. So lovely. Okay, fair enough. Everyone needs some love too. Um, we all make mistakes. Let's see. It's good to be overwhelmed by everything from time to time. So she's saying basically, it's okay to just let it happen. Just you know, throw caution to the wind. Just let the river take you where it's gonna flow. And with this kind of love, it's easy to get overwhelmed by, you know, huh. All right. So with this kind of love, it's easy to get overwhelmed. You know. Okay, that's it. So again, she's basically throwing it back to Chris Brown here, and she's saying, it's easy, to get overwhelmed, and he does probably know about that because sometimes when you get so overwhelmed by things, you just kind of don't know how to actually deal with it. The days that pass by are so beautiful days, probably such beautiful days. That's probably a better way to say it. Okay, so the days that pass by are beautiful. Awesome. That's good. Y'all got some beautiful days together. That's good. You know, Beauty is good in your life. Everyone smile. Yeah! Exclamation point. So she wants everyone to smile. Have a good time. All right. Shout it out. This moment you is the best. What the flip? This is how it reads. Really, I kind of cleaned it up. Okay, it literally reads, "Shout it out! This moment's you is the best." Parentheses. Oh yeah, you shine. Shout it out. Stay true to yourself. So basically, BoA is just saying like, shout out your love, make it shine. Stay true to yourself. Keep it real. Fair enough. Awesome. So Chris Brown, keep it real. Let's see. Let's dance tonight. We shout it out. And that is an exclamation point. So let's dance tonight. We shout it out. Party is so cool. Party is so cool. Babe. Okay, so this party is so cool that BoA has to say it twice because it's that cool. Take it to the moon. Take it to the moon. So she's saying, get high. That better not be like get high, like, with drugs, because, I don't feel like you shouldn't be promoting drug use in your songs, BoA. And unfortunately, a lot of people do promote drug use in their songs. I don't personally agree with that, but that is their right to promote what they want to promote in their songs. However, I will say that you have to be accountable for the things you put out there into the world and your actions. You can't just put out anything into any type of message into the world and it's like, oh well, all right. You can't just have a song on the radio like, oh yeah, yeah, child molester, that child molester, yeah, yeah, that child molester, that serial killer, yeah, serial killer, kill, 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 kill. Like you can't just go around putting out any type of message. It's not cool. It's especially to like the youth, definitely. But yeah, I just had to have my moment there for a minute because sometimes I'm just like, you can't like really something like this is getting mainstream play. All right, but on to the next. Back to business. We're going to drench ourselves with the moonlight tonight. Okay, so they're gonna be dancing in the moonlight. Twilight. Shine. They are just having fun in the moonlight. So good for y'all. From the bottom of our hearts, we shout it out. Shout it out. Okay, it's all right. They're shouting out because they just got that. It's just so strong within them that they just have to let it out. All right, so you kids, y'all, let it out. Just be safe with that. Just be safe with that. All right. Come get back on my hands. Come get back on my hand. Hmm. Aren't you gonna dance? Today is the borderline. Okay, so she wants this dude to get back on her hands. I'm not quite sure what type of stuff they into. You know, I'm not sure what you and Chris Brown are into. Um, aren't you gonna dance? If it's Chris Brown, probably he's gonna dance at some point. Today is the borderline. Is that like a shout out to like Madonna or something? I don't know. This world is a dance floor. Come on, DJ, do it once more. All right, fair enough. Don't just look at me. Come to me. Okay, so Chris Brown, you know, I'm pretty sure you used to like them groupie chicks coming up to you and just, you know, pretty much just presenting. But BoA ain't like that, you know. So you gotta come to her. If you're gonna give it your all, let's dance to the pitch. All right, so it's like BoA and Chris Brown gonna get down and do some awesome dance moves, and I know they just done took over the club at that point. Can you hear me, party people? Party people, yeah. And let's see, this world is download. Okay, this world is download. Am I reading this? Did someone just throw something into? I don't know. I don't know. It says this world is comma download. Perhaps maybe I just highlighted something I should not have highlighted. Nevertheless, it's either this world is or this world is comma download. All right, here we go. It's fine to give up your body to someone. Okay, BoA is kind of sound like she might be in a bit like mature, a bit adult with this. You know, give up your body to somebody. Okay, all right. Like I said, you gotta be careful with the messages you put out there. Sometimes, BoA, you can't just be putting out anything. And with this kind of love, it's easy to give it up. All right. This is sort of, you know, sort of some like double entendre type of stuff, you know, because it's like, okay, maybe she meaning dancing, or maybe she's meaning like, you know, that, you know, other type of mambo, you know, the other type of dancing with no pants on. A miracle we can't imagine is coming around. Reach out with your hands. Yeah! Exclamation point. Comma, yeah! Exclamation point. All right. A miracle we can't imagine is coming around. Reach out with your hands, comma, yeah! Exclamation point. So basically, a miracle is coming, and reach out and take it. You know, grab hold of it. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Y'all need to do that. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right here. Next lyrics. Shout it out. This moment. Let's see. All right, I already did that part. And I already did that part too. Okay, let's see. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, babe. Okay, so nobody cares. I guess no one cares about BoA and Chris Brown in the club. And if they don't, then they don't. You give it some energy. Parentheses. Oh yeah, yeah. All right. So she's telling Chris Brown to give it some energy, some more energy in it. Free yourself, babe. Okay. So Chris Brown, she wants Chris Brown to free herself. All right. Cool. From the bottom of your heart. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. I already did that part. 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 And let's see. From the bottom of our hearts, we shout it out. Shout it out, shout it out, shout it out, shout it out. And maybe once more, shout it out. And that's pretty much it. That's it. And the music video for this is very interesting. Unfortunately, Chris Brown was not present for the filming of the music video, so he's not in it. Yeah, that sucks. But nevertheless, this video, it has like, you know, urban quality to it. And that's cool. BoA has a nice look in this video as well. I was like, hey, you know, BoA is looking more beautiful than usual. And you know, then it's like BoA, and she's dancing behind a white background with some dancers. Then she's dancing like this like club area set up. And then in the music video, she has a cap on, and this cap says "Wise Potato Chips." So I'm like, I wonder who sponsored this video. Who in the world sponsored this video? I'm telling you, like, I have no clue. But that's pretty much it. You know, so shout it out. Shout it out. It's a nice song. It has a nice beat to it. Some interesting lyrics. And, you know, BoA's having some fun doing her thing. You know, party people. You know, shout it out. Shout it out. And, you know, party is so cool. Take it to the moon. But, you know, that's all I have. So thanks a lot for watching this lyrical analysis. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate the feedback and the support. Until the next video, adios and goodbye for now.